Helldivers 2 Stratagem Tier List.
Alrighty then.
We're about to wade knee-deep in a stratagem tier list, dissecting the good, the bad, and the downright hilarious. Keep in mind that this is just a tier list on the internet, and this is just one Helldiver to another expressing what I found helpful on the battlefield. If you disagree with any of these placements, leave a comment, because I value your opinion. This week we're going to be going over all the orbitals and the eagle airstrikes, so for a lack of a better term, we're going to be going over the red stratagems. And to start it all off with the orbitals, we're going to be going with the orbital Gatling barrage. Hella great, kills everything, and it's heavy armor penetrating. Oh yeah, this baby is
nice.
For me, it's going to land itself an A in the bugs and squids territory, but when you play on bots, it's going to be around a B, but overall, let's give it about an A. Next up, we have the orbital airburst strike. It essentially makes the Super Destroyer sneeze a few times, then all of a sudden everything on the ground is a wet pile of mush, for a lack of a better term. After gazing upon that aftermath, I could easily give this a rank for bots, B rank for bugs, also, yeah, B rank for squids too. Giving it an overall rank of about B tier, could maybe squeeze up to A, but let's say B. Alright, who let me cook this early? Who let me have the 120 and the 380? Alright, okay. This is not fair. These should be saved towards the end of the tier list for retention purposes, but anyways, we're just gonna let them cook. Okay, starting off with the 120, it's the smaller version, I guess you could say, of the 380, but either way, it's still amazing. It's gonna get the job done, trust me, just in a smaller radius. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more destructive, I guess, yeah, go for the 380. For the 120, it's going to be about a B tier for the bots and squids. It's down to a C tier for bugs. Let's give it an overall ranking of B. When it comes to the 380, it's pretty similar, but then again, not when it comes to each front. That being said, the 380 for bots is an S tier. For bugs, it's a B tier. For squids, maybe a C. Overall, let's give it a B. So we got the orbital walking barrage next. This orbital allows you to straight up start crip walking on those haters. Okay, maybe that was a little cringe, but it literally just does start walking forward and destroying everything in its path. I highly recommend taking this. It's not my favorite out of all the orbitals, but it definitely gets the job done in certain situations. For me, it's going to be about a B tier on bugs and bots with about a C tier for the squids, leaving it about, honestly, it's probably about a C tier overall, but since it averages out a B rank on other fronts, let's give it a B rank. Orbital laser time. Throw this puppy down on the undemocratic and they'll be burnt to a crisp within seconds. Super Earth recommends medium rare. And I know it comes down to personal preference for each of you Helldivers, but for me it lands at about a S tier for bugs, S tier for bots, and about a, unfortunately not S tier for squids. It's going to be about more a, let's give it a B tier. This is definitely one of my old reliables, especially way back when I first started playing. It could take down a tank whenever you need, just throw that puppy down and you won't have to worry about it. This is super good for early game. I highly recommend this for new players. And you unlock it at level 15, so it's not too bad of a grind. Wrapping that all up, let's give it an A tier overall. Scorched Earth. It's beautiful, it's lovely, it's democratic. The Orbital Napalm Barrage. If there was ever a panic button to be used in Helldivers, this would be it. If you look behind you while running away, you'll be able to see scorched earth and nothing but charred and crisped bodies. Yeah, it doesn't really rank that high in a overall tier list. If you're going to take it for bugs, definitely S tier. If you're taking it for bots, you're kind of crazy. If you're taking it for squids, you're stupid. It's a D tier. For bugs, it's an S tier. For bots, it's a C tier. Okay, overall, I would love to give this an S tier, but reasonably, it's probably a B tier, maybe an A tier if you want to complain it that far, but it's probably a B tier overall. Following that, we have the Orbital Rail Cannon Strike. Rails the big boys harder than my uncle. Okay. Okay, maybe a little bit too far, sorry. Orbital Rail Cannon Strike. This puppy does not mess around. If you want the tank and a horde of small little dudes to be taken out fast, throw this puppy down, it'll automatically lock on, and bam. Nothing will be left. For me, Rail Cannon, it's going to be an S tier on bugs, B tier on bots, and following that, C tier for squids. It's not the greatest. This stratagem is going to be ranking a little bit lower on an overall tier list for me at least. It's going to be ranking at C just because I think there's a flat out better version that has a lower cooldown time and is just better. It is the Orbital Precision Strike. It is essentially just the Rail Cannon Strike, just a manual aim. So wherever you throw it down is exactly where the Orbital Strike is going to hit. This Precision Strike has become way better from when it originally came out. 2-second cooldown time, 90-second refresh time. This puppy actually is a viable option. I am not going to put it in S tier because I'm honestly kind of biased towards the Eagle airstrikes when it comes to the red stratagems, but you know, it probably could be ranked up there in some people's tier lists at this point, but I'm going to give it a very earned and well-deserved A rank. It's honestly an A rank in every single front. Following that, we got the Orbital Gas Strike, and for me, I'm not a gas guy. I know some of you Helldivers are. Honestly, the Orbital Gas Strike, not for me. Highest it's getting is maybe an A rank when it comes to the squids, but besides that, it's a B rank on bugs, maybe a C rank on bots. I don't know, it's not for me. I can understand why Helldiver would like it though. Next up, we got the Orbital EMS Strike, an orbital with shocking behavior. It slows and stuns enemies. It's kind of fun. I don't use it a whole lot, if ever, really. If you want to use it on a front, I would use it on the bot front. That's where it shines the most. It's going to be about an A rank, I'd say, on the bot front, but anywhere else, it's going to be about a B rank on the squids, maybe a C rank on the bugs. If you want to stun your enemies, go for it. It's going to be about a C rank overall for me. And with the last orbital strike, it is going to be the Orbital Smoke Strike. The only person that would be proud of a cloud this big would be Snoop Dogg. Honestly, it's not the greatest use of your stratagem slot, but if you want to chief a cloud that big, go for it. Bring this in on the bot front if you want a little bit of extra cover. It's okay on the squid front, and I don't know what you're doing if you're bringing it on the bug front. For bots, it's a B. For squids, it's a C. And if you bring this on the bug front, you're actively giving the bugs more cover to hide from you, so I highly recommend not bringing it. I'm going to give this orbital an overall score of a D rank. Oh, it's Eagle Airstrike time. Let's do this. Starting off with the strafing run, Dev said, let's try to make this like the A10 Warthog, but straight up just kept destroying the game. Still very nice and very sexy to use. I love this stratagem. It is one of my go-tos for sure. Just throw it at an incoming horde and it absolutely decimates it. Heavy armor penetrating, the strafing run is an absolute classic. Easily getting an A for bugs, an A for squids, and B tier for bots, but still very good to use. Rounding it all out, easy A tier for me. And next up, the Eagle Cluster Bomb. War crimes are fun, kids, and this is amazing at it, trust me. Clearing out the voteless hordes, the undemocratic bugs, and even the bipolar bots. In terms of crowd control, this puppy is my go-to. It's going to do nothing for you in terms of clearing out those tanks, but in terms of the infantry, oh baby, this thing will take out anything it sees. It's going to get an easy A tier for squids, B tier for bots, S tier for bugs, so honestly, rounding out, it's going to get an A tier. I could definitely see it getting up to an S tier though. You know what? I love Eagle Airstrikes. It's getting up to an S tier. Alright, now for the actual airstrike. It has its uses. It's good in certain fronts, not the greatest in others. For me personally, I love it on bots. But when taking this on other fronts, it might be a B rank at best. This stratagem's main use for me at least is destroying those bases. Honestly, if you're taking it for any other purpose, like destroying tanks, I feel like you're not getting the most utility out of that versus taking another stratagem. But that's just me. It's still a very good stratagem. Ranking it, let's give it about a B overall. Following that, we got the Eagle Napalm Strike. I feel like if you're going to bring in some sort of flame from your stratagem, just go ahead and bring in the orbital at this point. It's going to cover way more of the area, and honestly, the Eagle Napalm Strike doesn't cover a big enough area for me to feel like it's worth it. Yeah, the cooldown time's not that much, but still, it's not really that worth it for me. That's going to be an S rank on bugs, C rank on squids, D rank on bots, and that's going to be C rank overall. Alright. We got the Eagle Smoke Strike. Don't bring this, just don't. It's only used to hide, and hiding is cowardly. I'm ashamed that I'm even ranking this at this point. Yeah, it's going to be a D rank on bugs, C rank on squids, and maybe a B rank on bots. I'm going to give this an overall score of a D rank. Yeah, I understand it does have some use on the bot and squid front, and you can hide from the projectiles coming straight to your face, but that's cowardly. We don't hide as Helldivers. We run straight into the action. Nearing the end of our list, we have the Eagle 110 rocket pods. Takes out the big ones faster than diabetes. Targeting the tanks wherever you threw down the stratagem, this call-in is very worth it. This lands at about an A rank on every single front, so overall, it's an A rank. Oh baby, you know what time it is. Oh yeah! 500 kg time! For the love of all that's holy, bring this. Massive morale booster, and it just kills everything. Thank you, Arrowhead, for blessing us with this. Being able to call down a fat-ass explosion whenever you want, wherever you want, oh yeah. That's an S rank for me. You deserve it. Get up there, buddy. And that is a tier list for all the red stratagems. Leave a comment if you disagreed, and I will explain to you why you're incorrect.